Pana Kwakoswano, Najentomo arrested and some other say, Woman Tiriaba said a charges some other Panono, Woman said one, and some are fraud, and after two, and some are theft, archers, and some are charges, our runner. Your father said, Danny Jordan archers, Wayania, your father said, President, and some Arama Ceramica, Woman some football association, or Woman some other Panonin, Woman Tiriaba says, Sikano, and Sompo, I 1.3 million rand archers also, and some other dollars more. Now just I can call $72,368. And the amount woman to the about so run a fun and say now as to say what day and I say only Jomo can in answer a fraud and a theft and assassino woman some other opponent to make us say no report from a second so room and some other ceramica woman say a palm rage magistrate court and I just said Danny Jordan woman some other our brain woman some continent sama and no I can from us what about something yet Emma yet for an pay and some our short so bra yet a football and Sansamende I suffer I'm a president no some Naka Monum Senya Tuma I yes of France Ameno woman some other chess Israel and some other chess France and Maya your father Israel game no Mamma front to him some in Golo Conte or no and I just what about I captain and Pantano and some other blue not just in Papa Amafe and Tran Christmas and somebody agenda you can say before any retire and to the Armenian saying Golo Conte one and I'm come against Israel no one of some other me and you can say I'm Pantana and no some update about some no yet Emma yet Fafe Mammy Spain I mean essence Mabaka Dana and I have flattened and some of the catch us one some I unprecedented essence so I have Valencia Croy now yes some 500 not just a busy telling you now confront some P and some about Emra what will come out Spain. One Baba started and you are training Ama Chasania. You can say many silence across Nino, France and some by. Now, and why you sell players, one more some time, Adama supporters are one more some Baba supporter, one more archers and now on training session. Across Odumsa will be at the cardboard a buy. Now, and Kodanimonum, Mamma Brian Zaragoza, and some Madiana Bakucha Sosa, Wapa Zaragoza Atadia, will be cross Porto Granum Korea Siano. Not just a brain Zaragoza, I had a training kit. I was sure, sir, what did about training a Surudiano, and I just wore jacket and Madama, not just some more section, no, be on some boss pain. Woman, I shall team player now. Your friend is a brain Zaragoza, and some Mabaso amateur sending, and some update to Eba Fee. Mammy front to him so your friend is Anasa Cotano, I am Morgan Rogers, what bottom of Aston Villa Massa, when you born the pop brutal. Last season, what shall you go? And your boy must have great no sue. Now, place to be withdrawn. I'm not Morgan Rogers and you're a W collab. Now, collab on Tamano and a Bonum or Tim Commando Paya. Now, Morgan Rogers, I say, the moment I'm in your collab on national team, and I am on to Bawopo, and some our club side, and this are collab, and some Bananino, and your impact, I just a coach now. Your father says, Shuna Emery, and some archers and a carry on the game. So now I job I couldn't say you're the most important thing. I will born more. I did the most important and it's a coach. A trust ho, no be a coach. I want you to be and no, and a player be here. And your coach and a man of trust. I mean, and your man so quiet at the manner when you're collaborating to me for coaching and not see me. Yentia a bunch of fans, Morgan Rogers.
On top of me, yeah, not just me. I think any player would say that trust from a manager is the most important thing, and he gave me that from minute one. He threw me in the deep end when people were injured last season, and gave me a chance to shine and develop and to become the person I am now. And he's always on top of me to get to that level and to maintain the level. And it's just about when you have that person behind you and you're on the pitch and you know that he's there for you and he's always going to push you and always demand more from you. It gives you that extra motivation, that extra something from within, just to push yourself and just to impress. And yeah, all to him, and long may it continue. Yeah,
not just a long may it continue. And no, I have Katana fans, Morgan Rogers, and our test and excepts in no. Yet, Emma, yet for Victor Simemedi Kamabaya, Nestor Rika, Tissimiam, Macatros, a Pino, said you also for Massa Ala Taniba. No, dear, I bet you that. When you call a year just a turkey and a crown, a last minute 10 bus was cement, and some no Kuram, our Turkish league anymore. Now, Galatasaray formed the when you be pa. When I'm saying the last a year 6 matches or cement, and some upon a game back up, and went to me and shall go against Elsberg, and no cement and shall go. Now, a year goes our share. I am Marcoma 8 in the last a year 6 matches. One of some at me a ball, what ball dress at here, I am Samsung Sport, and no, I am none about dress at here Tottenham, and what was a one a share by Shikta Stimino, was a go at here and Taliaspo, and I Casim Ponsa, about 2 goals, and some meditia on them. Now, Jamina say, yes, Galatasaray found the Norman San Kabia, one of the Bynum, Abaswadia Sokeke. Now, so buy your ball, I won't bunny, Cardinal Cocoprana, and Commodore Musa Gromutinum, woman to the Abbas was Simmons saying, you know, woman said, na a blessing in disguise. Our banner, I do be also me, I'm a player. You found so Simmons Estabiano, woman some other some year as Somate, say, yes, was Simmons, and it just so upon a ball, and some our take our near, you found us at least some years Paul, and your Kompleski, amateur sending now, and some update to Abafay, when you run a fan, Roberto Olabe, you can Roberto Olaba, one and an director of football, Adama Ria Sociedad, or run a same or the Jumadi Air to Yamaya Tuma, Yeresina, not just a June 2025, one Aqua Reste, na and that Jamina said. Wono anama yehu ayobobo kwara se sociedad sa ese pejabiem ese so ren fa se Roberto Olabe onom ana oma yehu akwatana ye fa Alexander Isaac wonom ana mo munya Martin Odegaard ono amo mu Mika Marino wonu kwa mo mu Martin Sobemani timno bi atam samo kam na kodwumadie na mo ball Luis Ocampos abasoa na mo baba ball owura fa se Roberto Olabe ye se amanfo bi say ana ye se Edu Gaspar Elkwa Arsenal to what trend as one who pay sack every Newcastle and my own boy no Odegaard or Paul Etemamo Marino or Portamamo on my winty and the Jumana or Bohon and one be on over to me a Jabia was Arsenal and some Roberto Olabe Ababiano also Emo Rano and some Abba Jerry Sancho what Kaiser Chelsea Echo Anford now on it Trent Alexander Arnold Adiano I'm for some a penalty ebise and your penalty was Arnold Nino and some like Sancho and Yamada say na Jamina say Oma peke a year va conversation and I be a refuge just on a perch be a just or Oswald Debbie ocean ye mammy nebi a va room or so what your coswa your guso monetaya Yabasa from Babasha almost sound comedy across Nino who come a year audio almost one kata at the quack and so more quackoya almost select here almost a incident and count and I just was hey I'm not for me our DSM and Ratia Kobasa David Coot at the Baye and there'll be a Premier League campaign for no and some number said almost so and some idea gum amateurs and no and some Kakra Abba and no some Kakra from Australia Anra and some our paintings Tiamier Messerman companies Messer paintings I had Manusi Bonnet I wanna I want to have a sold a share Manchester and at 21-4-1 and I back on the press Tara Malaysia and your body boy. Nam Udru are your paintings. Malaysia, I'm not jumping in a for his because Bueno, watch out, become a canon of press. I am more than a year and I'll Corano when you recover Wapa. I jump back when I say, yes, you're true, baby. No, one enough for 20 years to be careful. Mama Saranto, you're sending now for the big cadence of Bema. To add to one our prayer your bono and you're betting your baby and think I retire. And Tim almost supporting now through that difficult moment. You now cause eternity. I'm just a Tara Malaysia where we come out and also bono and was happening now some called pain in some movie. Jamina said. Man you, I'm head of physio for now. I Jordan Rees, no woman first in physio. I David Bannisley, and also Koi, and what you head of physio and rehabilitation Ibrahim Karim. One of some Constance anymore. ABM on one Casanabusia for woman some supportino, woman medical staff no, woman some Aquai, Amachas a boy no support no, and some Akama and no. I chance one for and woman in our course, woman Kago support Yakudana, your father said Taram Malas and Jamaican is a coach in our banner. Your father said Ruben Amorim. What you know across from our boy in the game anymore. I'm a German second saying Yamaya Doma. Next week, Akotano, one of some number to me started first team training. And no Ayatara Malansiane, Mayu and Sutimino, one of some number started training and swap home. Yes, a many Janajiri Basa couldn't bet me up, Jumano. Mesa Tessa Lenny Shoro. After saying my coach and a coach, Bison, I will quarantine. I'm going to have a Jano person. Many Janajiri Basa, Yoro, I one for the future. Nam our Jiria so you'll be at home. I'm a Faso, I'm a Manchester Contomwa. Woman Yan, I know running at so many mobility Jadinano. Woman Jiria Basa, Joro, other function. And that coach, you know, now Jamaican said, Obano, what the scientist Bakua, Yafano Paulo Barrera, Abba. Now Paulo Barrera, Ayobia, yes, one of other catch your coach and say, based on anyoma mayene chaseshoma mayeno according to science ebiane person and also benten oni sa hoden our tebebo ayo game no so no demand energy and intensity at the bobby our 3 back and ayo full backs and chasesani mani nyina no ebi asomesim antimi mo e ho no mo se ne wo munya akwada na fa so Marcus Rashford akwai na yeze front back cross already and Rashford no wo beton no 35 million pounds wo mun ton pan hom amane nkokra na oyobi o masoso no so ma che et man you supporters na shase so Monton appointed Rashford, Amanenko Ebium, yes, woman to the Bassa Joshua Sexy, woman in your boy who ya, and the good Ten Hag and Ama Ten Hagano, one of Anakurana buyer, and to the Omo Canning in say, and yes, Sexy, Omo Fanica Rashford, oh, not just a many Janum and yourself for in so quite. Now, okay, Frank LeBeouf, I know, and was saying our football at the Maya players and Coach Naba, yes, Otutum. Nemo Momo Yana, Ruben Amorima Ba, and Tiaba Fan and Yomanino, who share a Vanistroya, Bibia Chessa, Coach Niana Kakrabino, Bisonos up Pajamo Matumpom. It is a Ruben Amorima Ba, Otiasia. Nemo the moment a players no, Mom Pajamo Matumpom, Abasa Baby Mujana, Shurumana, and one of Mobacos Wati. It can be also Bisono, one of some left here on Matumba, Sadia, and the Abasa way I Frank LeBeouf
on being. We all know that it's not all depending on the coach. It's also depending on the players, and some players have to step up and show their real strength. I'm talking about Rashford. Fernandez seems to be back, maybe, but also Delirte, who just signed, Marzaoui as well. So many players have to show to the coach that they're going to be ready to follow him, and they're going to give their best. Otherwise, no miracle is going to happen. They're going to carry on being average because a coach cannot do anything. He cannot push the players to be better if they don't want to. So wait and see. He has the charisma, as Ogi said, and he has also something good. He beat just Manchester City just before coming to Manchester, so United. So fans are already really happy with him, and so hopefully he's going to carry on. We all
yes, I know I have football red fans are Frank LeBeouf. I know and the Manchester United players because many January what he can't say when you could dance a man you are Eden Papa and T. I know I can't frimo and some at the Abba. When I'm saying you have discuss I'm a Mekasa Bishop Abo Muilo. Wait, I have Brozonia could not border man not Tenant Forest. No, Massa Kwan War, your Frobi Tawe Pampimpa. Now what from Brozonia or Bosse de Abama. Etro kase wa maun kamukra na nanu ye ba se Real Madrid enya omope from anyone at Jordan Banamete, yes, FC Barcelona, so many Tantandia, would do spend them set tables in Inano, woman so reported at the Basa Cotana, your father some Murillo, I was in a cane, and some our Premier League in Amasaita, your father said Nottingham Forest, no, woman you now so up and you now so up. Now, Matissa, yes, a Basa coach, your father has a flick, yes, also Dion, Gaffred, or Covaba, and another Dion Gababo Polibina, yes, a man can fool, sir, so I'm a popon and I'll be passing at Dionga, Yana Bona is slow because I know you know, ultimate I'm a passport intensity. I was slow. One I directed through time also, one was to go so, and to send your money, you know, one more did be after international break, no, I'm a brain, I a bit more sharper, and somebody I just said, yes, say, one of some city, I know, and some I update about something, you know, yet the MI for another pay, and some our shoulders of Bonsa Timono, report to me, second so raw. Your father said, Deco, na de akɔ to Ghana me bɛka sɛ Lamine Yamal so bɛsra mo pa mo mfa compare o we fan sɛ Leo Messi na Deco ankasam yɛ tio so ɔno de ɔtiri yɛ ba sɛ problem bi ani wɔ modi akora ne compare Messi a no nkyɛ masa problem bi ani because burning nam kwan ni mu a so nam kwan ni mu a won go on the way to greatness and they ball akɔda ne bo 17 o de ne compare nya fe na mo ba bɛ na o e ba sa mo ma burning timi mo burning e fine ko si he ana wo yo wa ya masa akɔda ne no ano no o de ne compare hwe si e no ensom aya so mo wura na ye fa no sɛ Deco ensom ana de ko to dwa wonsam no ye de aba Nacho Fernandez our Saudi na Nacho say what in come Nacho say anyone where you pass Spain womu coach every players omo kwaji euros ofre womu nyina ono kwa no manfre no no say bia they say na ya baby okọ no kwa what say enye na no say me ya no Nacho kwa Saudi nti anka bia mo fra yes central for be full say anka say bibi ti sample e bia farewell be na ma friend Nacho na mo dia hile ne monyam na mo retire na nka mo retire prako na omnam jai boy no ball Saudi ba wa free players what kind of kwaji euros and so man fa no was one he a man for be kan ai u jabo na u kwaji ska wa say wo hia wo a utie ano hia mo am goose pen some be ka cha say e sika tire ma de cross Saudi ono wonim wo se na nkenya sika na de ai wo so ono a de no o ya we say e sika tire ma ono Nacho and some across Saudi enye sika ajabi yo koso kwa repo dabi de koso kwa beska ona yo beso kan nyina no sa wono Ballon d'Or ono ankwade ma Vinicius wase Rodri gina ni age e de ma Rodri ni krom ni e ni ade ba to no nkwade a ankwade Ballon d'Or e ma Vinicius mom wo de tiade say ewiase nyina anim say wona aba beje Ballon d'Or ewiase nyina yawe watade a wo behye why party ama chesena fufuo maye bi e wo Spain ama de ache we wo say koye bi e wo Paris ade beche no ache say yes Ballon d'Or no enye wo ana wo je na nka wan kade na besie eto no diri e ba say psychologically a boy no boy no kasa no wo so yo bi a mentally or you tough hana de na mom aye de player no enso abere kofa na so message adama Mbappe was about Oba ayebobo krobi e fa sa Real Madrid and you kwaso bi catcho adaptation oba bra papa na obre na settle we and no enti won chedu obi kam ama bibi ha no ye ye pa no se bi akoda no and some our character any awoden albetim dey great player ama Real Madrid ti dey biam ana chesa so man yo bi show so ma ball no wontimi mo no se ni o ma ekoso ni nyina no wo pe the right person wo pe nipa wo betimi st and yo ma ye ama yo ma ye kama ama chese ship no ebe seliye e won so so a nipa na ye Carlo Ancelotti na mo refia na Madrid to start am for kasa pie be wie no ma kwaje Champions League Madrid start enkwe na mo kasa se be wie no ma kwaje La Liga continue hwinsi aye manager no no e betimi aye sade no na obi dia ba betudwa no pay say Womuko international break now ya enwa shark sama me training grounds na chese entrekenom ane chese Mbappe nom womu bokum yese manager ne aye Pintus edi nkomo ane wo catch Antonio Pintus wo be hia new physical training plan for plan enwo na yese womu teso ru ane kase so omanya nioma ye no manya hoden ye international break aba masa Liverpool bet Real Madrid bobo kweza wo kain aye Liverpool share 2 goals bia Benzema and Vinicius no say said social boys in the now yes many Janison Bona Liverpool Bona Womumre especially who say Anfield when return leg in him and Wabaka Samuel Benyo more Banabao and is just many Janitria so man to 2 million no man you know me ya one shall Liverpool team no one be promise or more premura and some at work baby no and no I from us what ba on some no yet the from a baka I yes Sergio Ramos adieu na ni nyina ne yɛ nkɔmana nsɛnhwɛfo no di na Ramos no sɛ yɛ so no so to nyina wɔtwɛn Madrid ɛno nti na bi mu onya Turkey wankɔ Jose ebeka asomra wama Saudi for yi ba wama yɛsɛ Ramos no wɔtwɛn sɛ Real Madrid ɛbɛfa phone ɛnsom ade afrɛ no na nipa no ɛde story ne ba so sɛ Florentino Perez ɛbɛfa phone afrɛ Ramos ɛne nkade nsanche Gizan Kenyame ba almost so munya ready so mum ebe for phone and some adia Ramos so omra da ni nyina ne yankobe free boy na so ye and some aba on senano me babo managers be team matches and rock am say be so make sure so Roberto Mancini nom and Graham Potter Eric Ten Hag and Africa Claudio Ranieri omu nyina no wo ye coaches a Roma boboku no so ba so omofa and ye de abeto dwa ye say wo say aye Ranieri and ebenya dwuma no na on se na wotie ya make sure Sompa no call London. Now London say omunya free ho. Me ti say ye say Enra na chese Claudio Ranieri so London a wonom akwa wo hye aye fried king family no na aduafo no bakom aye chese ne kan say aye wine ye say wine benya na nkom de adwuma no ama Graham Potter and your foreign coach and a Dan Friedkin and so per Italian and until Omobaba settle on Claudio Ranieri. Yes, one or your Romanista, Roma Danacoma so and you on to mean can know and show Roma because Roman come from and to real fan is Ranieri in the Japan and one of some other some Ediama Roma Timno and your 6 months contract and Urano and some other sign. Now we are about 2 weeks and number casa Inter Chasa Consensus Eresi Nina Lautaro Martinez and I'm say Lautaro Yankai the last time called shall go our league anymore. I will fear already on Yabi. Now, yes, supporters will be ashas here, I criticize it. Anna Lautaro Martinez, I call IG. Now, Lautaro response or say, on the Basso Kamamutin ever since I signed a contract, Emma Inter Milan, 1 year Chasako Sada, or no, so when Mabaso Kamamu said, Omabako World Cup 2022, our Qatar. Obian we proper na chaso ko ankela we pranto wo hwe World Cup no bibiano wo say Lautaro amodobo World Cup no nanya anu nti na omma ne tra bench more ama branta wan say Julian Alvarez ono ana be boy na ne nyina no aye pra anu wo pra ne nyina chi no wa mesi training ba kumpo ama Inter wa mesi even a single game ama Inter at the Champions League final a boy at the ball league matches outdoor na what sacrificing ho anu pro de and outside the Munya way. Nanuya Chesem on to me shall go. I will chase a San Siro de Mashasia, Mutin attempt to Sawu Nima, one more who knew my firm, and in your air coso, and no, I update to Eba on 7 yet the Emma baby one else so no not Tavares. Arsenal for Job Bynum, I don't know my Lazio for 5.5, and Oko Lazio, one and our Babaya Obasawota will be the most expensive player. Ente ama eye Lazio se bi o mka so mo ton a player so betumi aton aboden ensom aye boy no say unya list na shark obi na yese no bo na huri ensom adu 30 million euros na the president of Kraba be cast on ton to margin was it with the 80 million euros Kraba on ton and then unnecessary bo dem pa and some other players from akane aye grantus no and boys akane nyina no and Abalazzo squad no yeso mo team no ka bo no nyina boma aye 112 million euros. I know, and some I boy that's what I know, and I know what didn't say one tier. Story a decaying, and say, then Jordan, woman cost one, or than I Palm Ridge Magistrate Court. 1, a fraud, and a 2. A theft charges. Sikanum a 1.3 million rand, $72,368. And she and no after no make the ashes and finding me. Bishop said be a fine.
Yamiadum, BBI, kama. It's in the person, we are poor be my near Twaba.
Oh, okay.
Video no, I ready.
Okay.
Video no, my community again. I was here on I ready. Akomia say on some more can run in so akoye meeting and ra ono akomia no yen pedin for ya bedwuma You can't say because a Ghana be, you know, I come here for said then so. It's also I ready. Odi dokrono. Odi ya. I'm better now.
That's all Pauncho. So
no, say me the
Pauncho and beyond that,
also friend the boys no on more UK on.
Oh, and the one accompany because me say
in the video no dey me the mouse see na mreso a ye to abana po no adwutuma.
Wo dia ma
say no atena na o ma kwaya. Oh, say the be on ka say yes no. The video no dey nim say wo.
The evidence base.
And I girl no so dey open no. So why ready fine on you ready so dia.
Era me ko fie na me nya time say me hwe ha won. Bishop boss was say Obi say Anna Obeka. So he was least expecting it. Bishop Yentiwe.
All right. Again, it goes back to Eriasi way. No? Align with the right people, not Pisika. You are on the right side of the politics. Now, San Osika. And yes, I baby that's a papa ni wine. Oh, my men wine. But nay, the most so out near Monam. Oh, yeah, there's some bad on papa dintino at the Ombeko. Near Israel, Russia, or Ukraine. There's no difference. A mass of BM preaches Sunday now. Israel for you kunipa. And on moju be assassin when you bab was we're classroom. Israel assassin. And Yamin Chichiri, my or Maya a Yamidia, our Majatum so Mudi Yamin a Jumano, a Armenia. Naisan say Israel Wosika. No more of Fontino. Nyomope and Omoya yen tramaso. Russia call Ukraine. Yomufi UEFA matches. And no nema Karaskeli amu United me free Cromon meba Lazio bebo bo ni bi no fancy. Near Israel ye hono and no can be and ama guy Lenica say match of the day after 25 years. Onye bi why? Because what try radio no so aka say near Israel genocide. Fancy omu kunipa. Genocide. But no can be a adwuma bebo. Nti obi antimi nka. But the Israel Gaza no genocide. But we're seeing a treaty now Israel for on the call Amsterdam. Mom the code in some money, but Dutch Prime Minister be Hochau.
Serious.
Say anti-Semitic chants and attack. No, but Israel for no ko attack. Omo protesters say Palestine for ninya Palestine for ninya moja ne wom. What kind of behavior is this? If Israel body at France.
Sompa Sports.
Emmanuel Macron no president no. In his comments has said the echoes were Palestine no. Enya de papa. But Europe ninti akana no atum. We are no makofa Auschwitz. And they say you Israel for no and then they Hitler here no mo de ababiso. But ansa na match we be koso no ne ate say captaincy no ebeko Konate o. Anko ne ho a Ngolo Conte. Na mfa boni mfa France squad nim. Omu ni fita bia omo betima captain match we ana. But this guy is a compromise candidate and a symbol of the Muslims now. You can't dislike him. Until Saudi Arabia, a lobby. Macron said no. Whoever leads the chant for the national anthem on Sunday must be somebody who represents ethnic minorities. Until a lot of things happen. We, I said maybe no we Germany national team captain now. Angela Merkel no won't be no. Fancy at some point in time you have to admit it. France anthem no. I repeat, no European anthem represents war. Say France national team. France or mine anthem take a car. Look, children of France, pick up your arms and defend your fatherland. National anthem ni na no.
Omaka se born na anti no moto ne sa.
But national anthem when so be kaya. Time and kremofo bi eye nsamone wo France no. Omo ba England be boy no. Who say no mo to anthem no. It's a call to arms and war. Napoleon Bonaparte na catch France for say obi anso yemfa ni tuo no nkoko and defend your mind. Now, with a Muslim leading this chant on Sunday, France and Israel neighbor in a Group A Nations League match, but he's sending ripples to those in Palestine. And Israel has sent a warning through their National Security Council to every Israeli and a Jew in abroad. Say, share one cultural event be an sports event be specifically citing this match. Are they France president now? 4,000 policemen, 1,600 stadium staff. By Israel sister, when Israel need uncle.
Training drills, I mean, who say police for no, you know, a serious. As for more prepared for war.
Medasi Pimira, where they will be. Now, man, Penina and Casaso, and a stadium perimeter anti-terrorism system. Israel for
police for being so shattered, or big stance.
Fantastic. But when in still Israel are defying France. Se Macron or what? Se Sebi, Obimo rebu stadium okra. He takes responsibility for it. But still, Israel says no. Netanyahu small bianco. You get it? Ewebi. Na ewebi. And sana obekwa ko din some money no. Bisa won say wo free we bisa oto and sana wo me na do be aba. This is what is happening. Nya Israel your man fufuro bia nke yi o ma free ball. Looking at what happened between Russia and Ukraine. Yeah, with TV so we see CNN almost say Russia's war on Ukraine. Russia attacks Ukraine. That's how they frame it. About Israel and Hamas, almost say Israel-Hamas conflict. Usi kaya saying. So, ntinu say enye Ghana hankwa na manfo din say unu boom braso because of apano why no sika wan. Kohwe Donald Trump ne cabinet no. Israel for odi omawurem. Sika say mira. Sika ni sika kotena baby din. I am so happy for Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers is one player who bought at every level for England. Under 15, under 16, under 17, under 18, under 20, under 21. Morgan Rogers was bought at every level. One of the underrated stats about Morgan Rogers, and they say, last year Liverpool J Carabao Cup, no, he was the top scorer in that competition. Now, man for Adrian Koso. Morgan Rogers has signed him out West Bromwich Albion, under 9. And no boy out until 2019. Obey West Houlihan film, Ebano Mobotia Brighton in the FA Cup. Cologne, Blackpool, Bournemouth, Lincoln, and Sana Middlesbrough, Kofano. Then Aston Villa goes to get him from Middlesbrough in a permanent deal, 8 million rising to 15 million. Who would gamble on such a player? But Manchester City saw the light. Ebro Mubotia Morgan Rogers and West Bromwich Albion in the 2019 FA Youth Cup. In a semi-final, City progressed, but Omuhuja, and they saw the greatness in this boy's eye. And Omofano, and Mobi and Dada will be the greatest academy in British football now. City for elite development squad. Now no, Georgia don't need coach after ne buy. Now me know Musha Edin Komona. Look, it's the Manchester City for no team ya. Chesa Mupe. I want to go to Kenten any Eduafu. So Mumpe boys need to hamom. That's how far they are willing to go. Lavia, Wamo Bodino, Palmer, Bodino. Look, they are doing so well. Until Morgan Rogers is in the big time now. And I'm so happy for him. Now, for Unai Emery to have even gambled and given him that much time and space. Chesa Obekwechi.
Sompa
Arsenal, I know you're agreeing. Maybe a scan will be and they should get Roberto Labi. Get him. Yeah, boss pain. A woman say Emmanuel Aguachil and a coach. Or no Kahubi na Zubimendi and Liverpool. But the main reason why Zubimendi didn't go to Liverpool was Roberto Labi. Fancy, you have to get him because Ateta no had no free. And now in Papa time or Yakra, Olabi no a goalkeeper. 99 or retire. And not 32 years or by so say that you team coach. Our boy, honestly the Roberto Labi so boy Ibiza or a left winger. No, you've they are two mom. Players been on for Mumbai. Kubum. So look, get the guy. Man, Murillo is the future. Murillo not here. He would play for a top team next season.
Bishop say all the video now about.
No comments today.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely no comment.
Oh, okay.
Now, me wa fire na adwin say. On me betina kruma say. Na what the besi me kon say drip no. No miame. Na emi say your penny bone any wa kura bone. Ti me mo fa kruma ne de.
Only besi agan.
Me pacho, e just be me ntimi mu me wo fa lim tia.
Hey, and then in Tiasem, oh,
TV of enemy. I don't
say, Anka T. Wafa the entity public no wafa issue kwa ma sebe munko kan ofi
Sompa Sports
ba say in public na wo den no so woni no tumi ka say wa kwala bone wo pani bone
mate boss ma no kokotwa
ma ka
ma no kokotwa ma ka say
yenyi ana yenyai
ma no ko me patcho me twa so no comment
obi say wa say
me nyina no comment
hey
me nyina no comment
and
Guasia, you come on, right? Meaning, I know.
I don't want to bank without Buviana.
Minimum fano. I don't know, to say, what the mammy transfer crab, it's in baby Dimmy Doctor over the cow has. Now, some Dimmy Doctor.
Nothing anything.
Barco.
And I think I'm saying two.
Fancy. If it is true. If it is true, say Times for the article over the Bible and say Edune Mikel Arteta power play. Koso Montem na the control Arteta wants in Arsenal. Some person more cabina. They need to get this man.
Sompa Sports.
On the bit more control Arteta from misbehaving and spoiling Adibia Arsenal. Aboka as in quote. Adibia Arsenal yeah. In terms of omu project no ma build with Edu aba bedroom pempenso Edu. Mu jana Calafiori mu amula na.
Ade Calafiori na nyana.
Asamna na ebusa omoy. Calafiori is not a bad player in the first place.
Okay.
On your West player. I'm only talking about priorities when it comes to the transfer market and what matters. And when I say Arteta is becoming more scared of opponent, why too much? Why too much? Physical. What I say, the technical quality you expect to see from the Arsenal team. As a team, not do. I am Barry
Stoke City.
So I say, you don't see the flexibility around Arsenal. And some of these is so. If they want to control Mikel Arteta, they should get the man, bring him in because Onimateta say, Onimateta the weakness, Onimateta strength, on him how to get the best of Arteta because he knows him. And on him baby Ufriba. Simple and short. And yes, sir, no muja Arteta, Arteta sa request for another person. No muko fufu bi ade ne ba na wanti bi control Mikel Arteta. Arsenal project ne be sa atiahwe. Fine. Ne be say. So they should think about it so well and go in for him. Now, assembly me yakakra. Yet Inter Milan. There is no time to read the Italian, but the translation reads like this. In Kofukwani Penifo Mokotana Sekoti Inter Milan, in some way no mo kagu club ne so. As a ritual. Obia will be away any Jumadu City D.
Yeah.
Said the Obia and Jumana or establishing a business. Unimumpaya or Bogu. Now, wait there, Emmy say wa bonten won some mokai. Almost say this wonderful night will give us the colors of our crest. Black and blue against a backdrop of stars. It shall be called international because we are brothers of the world. I didn't support the CE. Lautaro Martinez. I didn't know Muye. In the history of Inter Milan, the top players are a type of Mudini or more Optima Beji club and Casadio Munaso. It is dominated by Argentines. Passarella, Javier Zanetti, Esteban Cambiaso, Diego Simeone coach Atletico de Madrid. And they coach the treble no League, Champions League in Coppa Italia. Leader of the delegation now no Jinani mo cause havoc no. Na Diego Milito ofri hin. Momo mutrimu nyomo de. As a supporters no they are becoming sport brats. There was a huge gap between Inter Milan and AC Milan at the start. But the name Obi ba Italy ababe bobo a wo di Inter Milan ni AC Milan si wono ma. Obechu si de. Na no haya na metena na me catch you say. Omumienu no story no. AC Milan ni Inter Milan na ye kwa akoye say. Ye was school primary school titibu ka ye kan ye. A Tale of Two Cities. Charles Dickens. Two different eras. One with a monarchy, the other with a different thing altogether. AC Milan ayetete nyoma, omo ntimi an change with time. It now no ye better na ye din komo na ye the huge gap between AC Milan and Real Madrid baby akwa koduru because ba akwa ka chiri. The same thing is happening in the Italian Serie A between AC Milan and Inter Milan. And Nipo, your leader of delegation now, Obwa, your captain, Lautaro Martinez. And then you call you Ballon d'Or. You cut top 10 players or more, you are Lautaro Martinez at also 7.
Yeah. And the
number of goals are Wasashe. Now he has become their all-time top scorer when it comes to foreign Awababo club. Obiani Hobie. So, who treating no akohen no akofa wine the nababishim. Trimudane Yadoso. Omunyabutre. He's one of the finest attackers I've seen. After Sergio Kun Aguero, when height and the closest, I'm not saying what he says Sergio Kun Aguero, but in terms of the height, any Sergio City born a ball, no pinball. No, in a chance, not they saw first put at this guy is there.
No grown and say Basa Befa.
Oh, more grown one, and a cross and a prepper striker. That's not prepper striker. It's Omania Bra, but Shebre Nankasana Bibi. Tell me, I say, baby, I bet none was a chinchina, also one out immediately, Debbie. Metino Tavares, I say me, and Maniaji, Ujam. The kind of abuse Nuno Tavares experiencing with England, with Arsenal fans, na me who be that.
And on the boarding, or Lazio.
The kind of treatment Nuno Tavares. Yeah, you baby, I call baby, oh, Fisa Crodo, so I ain't enough. I can't hear him.
Continue about show video, and then I'm a
video there.
Apostle,
video there.
Hey, who's it?
Oh, me pacho.
Hey, so that is why Kumyamiza isn't answering my call. A man will stain your white and will leave you in the desert with no water.
Go up and Abidjan.
Hey!
I go see IJ GTV.
Didn't go in it na. Me say, Kotache Keman. Some work at
I will be an okay.
Boss Bacho Debbie.
Bishop Musin must make a cataso crowd.
What's it? Go on and uncle tax check it. When shall I begin home?
Abidjan, you see,
Yan Castle Koya farm. Oceana, Oceano.
oh, Sabijani Bishan.
Oceana, okay, they ain't going. No, I
Maybe I'll cook water tomorrow.
Oh, jump this week.
Sompa Sports.
Boss Bacho, this is a budget.
I feel now, Casa.
I don't know
I feel now, Casa. The area never branch. Let me find
Oh, my task call.
Didn't know the Casa.
Pizza, my chomai, my totally creative.
What is that? Senegal is playing Burkina Faso. But the development, quick development, is a Ghana and Siwa. Let's take note of this. So, Aliou Cisse was not fired by the Federation President. Aliou Cisse, Bassirou Diomaye Faye, President, NMA, Gali Die Gay, I had a minister, Mrs. So
say from
Augustine Sango, first vice CAF, and then Aliou Cisse Tio. Yeah, extension for 1 year. Amano. Send out the team back on AFCON. And instruction free Papa Yobai. Say, 1, we're dropping FIFA rankings from 70 to 21. It doesn't even make sense. 2, say AFCON one defending, it doesn't also make sense. Apart from Egypt, when the last time we said country be a defending AFCON back to back. And the World Cup, no, the round of 16, England, you're moving. They were expecting, say, and don't forget the World Cup, Mane had injury. Mane was injured. Remember that. He's their biggest player. So Ghana, look at the
political.
The first vice of CAF was directed. In fact, let us not say, His Excellency have directed, say, Momo renew. But what to say, I can't interfere with it.
Debbie.
When the president of Senegal Federation, Augustin Senghor, first vice CAF, that should become a Now to the game. Me can't for a reason. Segana I said, I can make a Now to the game. Game way for Papa Tiao. Or no, he was an assistant to Aliou Cisse at under 23. So at least he has an idea about this team. Now, game way, 10-point difference of 1 plus 1, 7 goals, Burkina Faso, 6 goals, Senegal. This game, the reason why this game is important, a matter of pride as to who tops the group. And in recent time, Sebio, Burkina Faso are almost shed and boost Senegal. Sir. In the first game they played, Dakar, Sadio Mane scored the goal, and then it had to take Oceani Buddha to come equalize 90th minute. And it was a game Senegal could have even lost at home. But for Dango Ouattara and Bertrand Traoré misses, they would have won this game. One thing about Burkina Faso team, they say, constantly, I've said this in the past, one of the teams are managing proper transition year on African continent, Burkina Faso. Some way, somehow, they will get it done. So from 2013, they were in the third place performance and from Cameroon. They would have beaten Cameroon and won the bronze medal. Now, this game is so important for Tiao because he's an interim coach. And on him, but it's dependent on the performer. Don't forget that Alizé collapse. No? And at the last 2 games against Malawi, 4, the game near me there was Nicolas Jackson scoring a goal that day because of prepare. Then the fact that Ciciano, he's won those 2 games, Malawi 4-0 away, 1-0. So now he's won 2 games. But this is so crucial that Burkina Faso should not top a group and was star-studded team like this. Now, he's realizing, our problem with the striking department, Sadio Mane is the one that scored the most goals and continue to be. Onimo, they struggle.
Yeah.
That's why Wakofa Malik is gone for Malik Sidibe Falab, Met striker, no, to now introduce him to the team because Nicolas Jackson is consistent when it comes, apart from Mane. When Mane is injured, there's trouble. Habib Diallo is consistent. And you also realize, as you speak, Bola Idea is consistent. And Afamare Dia who's almost friend. So the strikers are available. If money is not there, they have a problem. That is why he's brought a young chap, or opportunity to see whether he can begin to click. That's the struggle for the Senegalese AFCON. Now, Burkina Faso, this game, they are going to go all out. Thankfully for them, Sacha Banse is fit. The coach has called him. Wadropi Hervé Kofi again as a goalkeeper, Farid Ouedraogo. Because Hervé Kofi Ewolons is on that because of Captain Brice. So on that. Because of that, why he nursing champion? This is for the 3rd time. Because the coach think that Brahma Traoré, coach of Burkina Faso, think that on that regularly, I don't see why he should be here. Farid Ouedraogo or Dama Vita Club regularly. So that is why he's picked him. Now this game, Dango Ouattara is available. Dango is available. Bertrand Traoré is available for them. Blatte Touré is also available for this game. It's going to be a solid midfield battle. Now Lamine Camara and Papa Gueye, Papa Theo is departing from Aliou Cissé's Nampale Mendy, Idrissa Gana Gueye. And now he's introducing 2 young guys, Lamine Camara, where Monaco and Marseille, and Papa Gueye. Then Habib Diallo, the Strasbourg 20-year-old. So you have 22 years, 24 years, 20 years in the midfield, that midfield tree. That midfield tree will come up against Saidou Simpori, National Bank of Egypt, Blatte Touré, Pyramids, and then Sacha Banse. So there's going to be a lot of battle there. Now, who wins that battle is going to be very interesting in the game. Kalidou Koulibaly is still playing at the best level. I think the game against Malawi second, like I said, Omar Abdou Diallo Musa Niakite started, but Kalidou is 33. He's fading now. The guys who are there, you should start using them.
Sompa Sports.
They will not almost fit Kalidou Koulibaly. This game is fit for the gods. This game is going to, anybody can win. Because Messi first leg, interest. Now, for Nigeria, any Benin, what is at stake? One, Nigeria have already qualified. Pride is at stake. And also revenge. Ghana Roa, Eshe, and Baby Omubo, say Benin has not lost our Felix Ofebanye Stadium. No, they've not lost there. They beat Rwanda 3. They beat Rwanda 3, beat Libya 2-1. So, also now, Ghana Roa share Nigeria by 2-1. A game that Rafael Onyedika share first goal, assist through Samuel Chukwueze. And then Jodel Dosu, one of the experienced players in the Benin team, Jodel Dosu, and then another experienced Steve Mounier. a share second goal. Gernot was said he's paying them for the way they treated Omuntu and the bonus didn't count. Now, Gernot has called Jordan Dosu for this game. Our friend Steve Munier for this game. Our friend Junior Olatan for this game. Our friend Sese Ahmed, another very experienced DM for the team. He's still in the team. He's called him for this game. Cedric Hotunji, the centre back, Olivier Vedron, he's called them for this game. It means that he wants to qualify for the AFCON. He needs to sell 2-1 against Rwanda, no, or person make up for that in this game. Don't forget, Nigeria also won 3-0 in the AFCON qualifier. The 2-1 was a World Cup qualifier in June. Nigeria shared 3. Now, Ademola Lookman, Brace, and then Victor Osimhen. There is a gamer. I said Augustine Guavon has to win this game for Nigeria. It's very important for them. It's a matter of pride. They need to win. Benin also cannot afford to lose this game. Unfortunately for Nigeria, Semi Ajayi Ewa muscular tear. And the young man, Gabriel Godfrey, he's young. This is the first time debut. So it means that he has to return to the 4-back instead of the 3 centre-back. Because Semi Ajayi, and the 3 applicants and AFCON finals. So now the young man Gabriel Bono on to me as a 3-man centre back part of it. That will also be a problem. But I believe it's on dropping Victor Osimhen for this game. And rather use Boniface again. It clearly Osimhen free bench he does Lookman Samuel Chukwueze.
Okay.
That place Ndidi Rafa Onyedika is better than Ndidi Alessio Obi. So when that is done, then he can get a good game. A good result for this game. But this game is also going to be very, very close to call.
Apostle, may I say, Yenny Express Group and penny for in your quick na Yamana Metua. So live on Sompa TV, live on Sompa 93.1 FM, live on Facebook. You also opening say on where dear. Still a school for now.
School for now.
What to be chili mamma for almost.
Yeah, school for now.
Very necessary because. You seem so to bear for my neighbor for my gas. I don't know.
That's true. That's true. Intina, young person, man for every wish 1 or musica, 2 or my dad, 3 or more emotions.
Yeah.
And never, oh, yes, I never in our cum. Aha, will be, workers will be fun more than World Cup. You know,
another visit refuse and said when you're broken heart. No.
Yes. Yapa. Especially when you think that I was so winya, try, office way there. I would want to me a little education, especially Nkofua. This is in a nipa bebre or more visas to the UK now, any other countries. But I just want to focus on a little bit on the UK and how they do their visas. Bonini Krumbia or Kohobiano or Kachiro Nema Uhia. One of the things about Nema people would not want to read a little about it. But Okachiro Monsokra Bua or no so for all of the students are UK. I just want to state clearly to them. UK gov.uk ukohwa obitimi akohwa kokai. These things are clear. They are there, and from experience and practice, we know them. Oh yes, student visa or Nema Ubisao clearly. When your admission letter, when your dear friend confirmation of acceptance to study, YOTB test. Some of them will do credibility interview. Go on YAV. Now, oh yeah, visa noa. Go our tiani fees nibi. Ideally, that's what you're supposed to do. A kebi. Inti Krubia or Kosono, if a inside London, cost of living no was Rokakra, but outside London, our fem. Inti Ubia ofisa aka, and the cost of living for a particular city, our kono, and I'll come on. But it drew wha, you see your pay proof of funds, which is bank statement.
Okay.
Nipamiensa, and I'll be to me do my year as a proof of funds. Number 1, you want kasa as the student.
Okay.
So bank statement I'll be providing. It must be in your name. Who as a student, And now number 2, Omame. And now number 3, Opapa. These are the 3 people UK advises also best school now visa for almost statement approve say omo support. Either you, your mother or your father. Or fanka home, or bra nka home, unananka ho ose wanka ho. Number 3 is that in use company account, they don't take it. Sorry to say that Sompa radio need to know of idea.
The account.
Yes.
No. And it's all about landing crew.
Exactly. In any time you use that, who you see your visa is dead on arrival.
Because we are okay. So we can consultation fee.
Yes.
Now what's any freezer?
Aye, because lots of people also are creating mess, and they would want you to come back. They will come back and they would want you to correct it. Yes, we do, but
because until so money come round, it is any pana man why I saw them connect and if you book them one. Me or moji.
Me that's in work.
Sana before you subanti.
But
this is a come.
Yes.
And cohort was one of free.
Exactly. And even with these people, what then an account AFCON, it is not just enough. When it comes to school, Omufa the last 28 days of this person's account. So
Ghana school, old school, you know.
Yes.
The last 28 days.
The last 28 days of the account.
Sky Mufan say Bia
FM.
A bit me I
so Anna, they have a specific amount. They quote it clearly. So add the cost of living for the particular city you're going to. Add school fees now account to it, and then top it up a little bit because we are which are tickets and all that. Now, Masesi can end a particular account for 28 days. So let's say that we are Sika will be here, let's say it's 10 cedis. So 10 cedis, and then at 10 cedis, so the 28 days begins from today. So the 10 cedis must be in the account for the next 28 days. Now, as soon you can now print the statement and then support your visa application with it. However, baby, unya sikani free also matters to them. It is not just about presenting the statement. So if the statement
as all browser, as all me browser.
So generally, what happens is that if it is your mother or papa's statement that you sue, so what you do is that show how your mother got the money.
Hey,
but what I say. So how do you do that? If your mother works for a company, say Sompa TV.
Okay.
Sompa pays your mother. So your mother has a pay slip. Now, how do you even prove that your mother works at Sompa TV? Your mother would have been given an employment letter.
Okay.
What do I say? Your employment letter. So it's all of these things. You must be able to prove the source of income. Because in this, because okay, me call Richard, and it's account and then within the 20.
School for there be a refuse.
Exactly. So, people should take time, go through these things before they present their visa for verification by the UKVI. Yeah, can say if near my mechanical CCA still a running amount for 3 baby, I mean, we all cry on Kai. That's why we're free and also Mumra. Very necessary. You bet you was in
the next 28 days.
Yes.
And no, won't be me count.
You can add.
Me add, but
you can add
me so.
But you so cry, it shouldn't be less than the 10.
Okay.
So if you have
as a seed money in the
exactly.
Okay.
So when you're not a 10, ubet me you can could do 500. But ubet me but it shouldn't be less than the 10.
Wow.
And you know there was a room for that time being. And sana what me are presenting. Yes, sir. The funny thing is that
when you say me, but I'm saying, you know, we was I know so bagana, no so who's can be also in your seed money biana.
Well,
and then they have 5 children room.
The indices are different.
Oh,
you know. Okay, maybe take a crabby what they will be saying. The point is that when you compare Ghana's economy to that's why we need to show proof of us before we are able to get
my numbers need be because I was someone for Express Group.
Yeah. Your numbers 0249
0249
000
000
448
448
0555
0555
55
55
00
67
0552
0552
82
82
77
77
87.
87.
Finally, your office, no. But people have challenges finding it.
Oh, do railway. Would also be a police station one.
Exactly.
More Kingdom Curtains. Police for no
Yes.
The police is your friend.
So as you get there, as of Kingdom Curtains, and then you get to us.
Whoa, yes, what I say. I'm a service with integrity. Yes, and no express group any monko school for no. Also a mamo crame vaso a money apply for student visas. And a diaka monko no monyamamo quick. Ya kwama memfa 1 minute and we nyame ma 30th of this month, the luckiest. Omo dwumadi na bus way a grand draw. Na the tell say Debiano omo cha de omo che motorbikes, omo che TVs, omo che chest freezers. Amanfo nya chede pii. Yes say network bi a was bia no to ticket na code no ye *712# *712# ayo code abebo na wo de age ticket na fe won so waba beka ho obetimi ato no 1 Ghana see 5,000 Ghana cedis afe limit and now so duro bi abeso to bia no obeto the more you buy the more now stand a greater chances we benya chede dey free the luckiest and so ye afe make count say Dwaben Rural Bank komo and omo fa last year the Rural Bank of the year the best Rural Bank of the year ayo na the chamber of e-commerce on my baso 40th anniversary any will be a savings account current Dachin T account and abeso to shares and also bet me out to be I will grab a Rural Bank branch be a bobia and so beso your money transfer and domadia banaso my cash collection momo ye wedding afe sebia Jumedia can say program be a moya sorry mobile for the anasa mo cash collection in Dwaben Rural Bank and so empire for Baba simple amamo Sarabia Musika and Ebi Faber Bia branches at Dawson Sepatim Pom on me Pancrono Bonre Abuaso Dwaben honing Obenya branches in be our 0271 4093 40 number fono and so enjoy sway. Now Fibo Ventures one and a day Ashford Princess, Ashford Evidence, the Abibo Sunning a toothbrushes and a Fibo Ediaba, one more executive, our friendly, and a Ashford Galaxy and so can and no whatever brush you teeth brush and all a rare symptom a leftovers in a frimo, a brush kama amateurs one ete, Wotumus one atoso, a fay, afri fresh, herbal toothpaste and all, and one soon I judgment our herbs, a womb, and into your ball gum and also buying Nasa ball, which I say, one Obama Chasania, your father halitosis in ano, and so Aquana Fenos Ajay, would drop or Segwell and Adubi Abaso to Tombiano, Webenya 0535 45 2263 number fono and so enjoy so young comrade quick if you break about your befi Black Stars your baby banana baby dimkomo you ba qualify and as young qualify yeba.
To all our believers,
to the Niger Gunners of Globe Road,
all you Artetas of Africa, of Accra,
of Maputo,
of Orimbo,
the legends of legends down Lusaka way. We hear you.
Now hear us. Obrigado. Talo.
Betway, the official global betting partner of Arsenal.
Baba Gentleman Dental. Gentleman Dental Clinic, you do a idea and say, BCC will sing, na yabo sing by Amawonum, and so acti, and I say, or sing animal yams were far and to my pa. If you fix one no, and I say, you type for a permanent one no, and also you see a untimi aim to give, and no any friend PFM bridge, and I say PFM crown. I feel you sign a cleaning services oba your profession no mu na your friend is killing and polishing say ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen no mu say bi okasa etimi ma pampan ene ade ebagu na no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho gentleman dental clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen ho na wodru enkan so a ye wo nungwa na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho ye ne OGN bank na wo the same premises na Kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan so wa anase opposite AY Ahmed na udru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no u free Total Filling Station na yabron sign na edi ho ye adwuma free eda joada kopem eda memeda wetimi afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582
if I shop na me shade o bag
bra ade enna so biem
what time about me share me see you ba queen why me say
bra said the time about me sha esia gimi ni me fie fo enya dia ba ko pe ebe so ye
me dey do this ofa ni nyina
bra se me ka se me di time about me sha ho adanse a riase nyina ebe te me nka enti se malaria wadra ni time about me sha
enya nu go die na nu mato a wontimi ani die no wadra ni time about me sha edre enya ma oba wa fa afuro de wo ma akoda no fo ene akoda woni mfie dumienu ansa na obeto time about me sha edre ibi no hwe se wako hospital anasa lab am wo hu se wo agide malaria ibi ansa
ayo se time me TIME time about me sha afi malaria fi be bia da ni ziba ewo mu no ebe tua ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers ene herbal shop to do na mu FDA agi edwadue nkratoi atom
Abusaka kaka bi wo hanu meja tom na rewu sebe wo me se abofra keto wanya 2 years akadai ba ku nti African Spider-Man bla be ya abofra keto yi mo na nipa ho hia dede bi ko so no ti kame ho ne ko hwede wo mbia expectation ka African Spider-Man ba be sebo abofra yi ba preocupe ne hu African Jack wo ba be sebo abofra na wo secret kura no anything
Imboost herbal mixture and only me secret.
Na dia na ye.
Na me yetua na ma nkeka e wo fam. Ana police mi di one dance say me say menye na me nso nhwe. Na me so we no a boosting immune system ama say me train na mente bre. Mitimi di kama ama nkeka wo dum so ekoso.
Me kura so me dai yale ama my latitude me nya ba ko.
Enye je na koso ho.
Hey, Spider-Man, what are you going?
Mo fa me kura chen.
Ubenya Imboost herbal mixture and pharmacy and answer herbal shops. Apim for any nkola omundi fie dumienu enom. FDA agigede nkatwe atu.
So wallpapers papa to OP wallpapers and American for amount. So wallpapers at their decorative offices. So fie and sorry. Say ye paps ahodo. Baby bia wo hia wallpaper de do djuma bia no. OP wallpapers efro. Yama wallpapers ebe match blind curtains. Eba no bedside lamps nso a OP MR types or match shapes. Colors out do nyina ubenya bi ato e wona so ye ho se open LED backlight e dey above flash screen echi a eno so OP ebe mo bi se open self ring light out do phone beshem e OP wallpapers and ebe ma self ring light OP e wo Kumasi adum first floor Nana Kwesi Agyeman building na mu tafo GNTC building first floor ana chronom or barrier on the market na edi animhwe se open wholesale and also retail any OP any nsa wo so free OP our 0540-353750.
Mamisha, time HH herbal Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw, a ya draw say, a mani pedian quamuano, and young whating, na a quatia yare, and chain yare and san wakakoto, fire word draw, nan nominal abribia, can noga company limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono wonwa and the time HH herbal mixture e dia bejaso akra wonyanya mfrisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo makra nufo enso enum bi time HH herbal mixture wo benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so wo pedodo to afre 0244417669 0244417669 time HH herbal mixture yedro say FDA agye edwadie nkratoi atum.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
Akufado, minya udeni, we boy. Baumia, minya udeni, we boy.
Hey, Mammy Jimfua, Ned Nama when Yaji we say.
Minia, some kaya dear free SHS, I am mamma name Mao. Kami hunia minyampo. Esandi ananado danko Akufado, and Dr. Baumia, ayenti. So kaya bra, me kuna no shayin na e free muno.
Ane, me kaipa.
Nani dasoni nasa. Some de me mammy and sending in Abeco school. Ekosi se nanado danko Akufado, and Dr. Baumia, at the free SHS a buy. Sisia me mammy and sa. Coffee, esi, and kojo, and na cosco cassia cassiani be. Minia, no one in the yano moeka. Almost a mobile in such a bebemo. A bimoso mobile mubechem. A bimoso mobile bema funny be at your school fees in be.
Hey, I'm a person your margin be a mo. It is just a wine into ya. No one can free. I'm a person ya, any binu, a sinche. No more side of connection man. Any protocol in semi. A safe free SHS for pay I am by koyo.
And not in our say by a woman didn't be a say. You have free SHS home by. Na ya no man bamba say at the papa. Nanado any Dr. Baumia at their brain you.
And your free SHS for Yana Mamma and go for senior possible. Nan so say dear.
It is possible. Afiwe, yet so about the above free SHS home by. So Mama Dr. Baumia, #1 on the ballot.
Ashafo ye mama kwaba e de aba Alaska Star Enterprise. Alaska de said the munimo no ono na de wallpapers e ba ye. Ene what the different kinds of eniema abepom e wona so ye. Christmas eniema ye de siesie dem. Any occasion bia ade bia wo pasiesie wo dem bia. Se bi mete se blind curtains, center mats, sofa covers, material curtains, comforters. Any niema bia flowers ahodo wall clocks aye de siesie dem pe bia Alaska Star Enterprise ye wo Kumasi adum Mrs. Anoche Plaza building eno na ye first floor me pacho udru enkran so a ye wo TikTok lane opposite Circle Mall Okanshi NS Chemist building nim Alaska Star Enterprise your #1 shopping center.
Wo yemna fie na yemna meto so enso emfemfia na yaba behwe me sanse Black Star se gina kono ene ada ye stories e ho ye de ho nsem no mo enso ebeba na make out say Bafu Polo say yenkoso an yemo daron so da so a wo ye adwuma African print eno na Bafu Polo use na wo de pam eye polo shirt round necks a v-necks and afi eye seriously pair o design bia onim say ya wada bia no eye Bafu Polo enter de na bia na ye hye eno ntimo mo besa mo kɔ eye program Madam Sunkono, Bafu Polo, so ever permit the mama fee, ye guy companies and schools are what more better to do at the end of Friday when name Wednesday when no when a Bafu Polo and Casa Drudobi Abaso Pamobiano, one no ever pam or Bafu classics ever and no kaftan ewum and lapel tops are bay FPA designs and also more and ultimately share with sneakers and also cakes ultimately bow shoe amateurs and the other Beshibiano and also Fatao my mema me mano monso mbetimi nya biahwe na afa aboa ama ma ho siesie enso aye kama Bafu Polo eye adwuma e wa henema kokoben of Santase Oboase enso ekwan ne so 0249600789 Alaska Star Enterprise Alaska so adwuma na Alaska say yen kan cho so akwakofa wallpapers no more e dey free amahodo pi so anaba na no nti ne wallpapers no emfedi designs e wom anafe colors no enso adorso wallpaper blind curtains and the wallpapers and nyina no wo benya bi enso ato e ba ne best spread I will put different designs and sizes e bi e wo ho modern TV stands and the TV backlight wo pe sofa covers bedside lamps and watches outdoor. What about decorative offices and fee and then the flowers and then plastic wardrobes and then the center mat a fee open PVC floor tiles a carpet and as artificial a grass living out part and you know obenya be and some Alaska or Kumasia on a Prudential Plaza Edian share a Mrs. Anoche Plaza building emu and on Sabakan and cry tiptoe lane one of my pair and as a to do one MTT the office no and some and a D enemy share 0256330075 Alaska and so abejo so Sompa Chediano ebeba so afi Tower One Media say ye biamanunti aye mamemo kunafo ne chese nkwada ebini ho safo ne nyina no aye sompa kire nti aguso kai ye tiefo ne ahwefo nyina se de kan wakoma se ye mo ana se aye cooking oil aye macronum ene sardines all de ne ntare ana se ye mpaboa ade bia fu so de chew yonko da se ne ye bia no onso be so de chano ana so bosom pa ade bia onso abon pa ya cha ana se mpo ede wakoma so bosom pa de aba no one sere nyankopon so be nsache sonko enso request mu aye momo na be so de ban so aye beje numbers no ye de ba kwa account na abemienum 0598 559802 0241 272990 na chese wo send e dia beba no ama Tower One Media ebeba Blessed Foster na chese wo so asanu de ne kama e dia ba Boris Bishop na kokona mo no ton eye halal enu nti so obi eye muslimi ni anase bia ni pa no wo ye kramoni na wo ton bia no betobia esanse aye bibia wonam ne ho awie kama nti no wonto mrakra bomodi anso beje ufu chicken thigh chicken wings and afi minced one out the bemon kraman e wo fe Boris Bishop and some abemo bia to do bia so to be ano or kwayan kwan anaso the yes two ni nyina no obekọ Boris B and Chain Bantama High Street ni mo ne Presby sorry edi enimhwe na afi poku trading e wo dumsu benya bia to e wo ho show na wo body junction so ko nso a onso nsa enso abeka bi 0544 4453 now the Boris B chicken and so en kasano pay ye din komo na Mame aya a man of football man almost almost pe update no Mrs. Evelyn Siansari and so the dinkomesan say football program e course na emano and keten na just a mabawano and e dom ashase program no komo nyina no Mrs. Evelyn Siansari and so any dinkomo and ano pay on the tip of show.
Thank you so much. FC Eddie Jumedi Biaba or women's football strategy. And that remains football strategy. The pillars there 5 as a 6 in the room.
Well, and no, I said, yeah, Mrs. Evelyn Siansari Sono. Now, a debate to the Ghana Football Association, Jumedia, Omodia Badiama, and man of football, and no, Anna Chesse, Omode Banamo, also the one in a bar, the ma, I coaches in us, Omoya man, Quadanka, and Ketekra, and Yantian, Quadano, Rough, and the mana to my bassa, would doom a manager, Mrs. Etwaso.
Okay, time for me, it's okay. FIFA 6 Sadi and Yachum. Nti no every say Jumedi na asem ye ne omo fa safeguarding ni mu eye coaches a me fa say omo ye PE teachers a omo schools no ene omo headmasters ne omo fam ye ne nkola no so fam say de be ye omo be hu say yes ye be bobo a enye so obididi atom
eno ayen sema man football ni mu F4 Jumedi ya hyase entempa so no what say Mrs. nso edene de na eba e dia fa wonum wonum sa na se ne nkomo no tabe ba say Black Stars ebi say qualification be ko so ebi so twa say qualification entimi maso no mom amanfo gide ebi say boys no amo ba national team a yana amo commitment level of form so amo dedicated na Neil Armstrong Motagbe no, any ebusan about dedication and my Black Stars and so a players Nientien Armstrong on Black Stars a players no.
Black Stars winning. Black man want to see the Black Stars fight. Open will fight. It is one fighter, they will be upset. So a fight will lose in power. They so easy but when they don't see the fight, then there's an issue. And that's why coach himself said it about what condition, what kind of who passion, who and that's what they try to fix before any Sudan home game. And the home game you could see that cannot or so. Babona one
what way I am some red fans and Neil Armstrong Motagwe and I'll say your dinner excepts Emma Bimuso. I am say I dream be say everywhere by Omunyo who Omunya Ray. Now, as to say, be a FNI, Jumana, so much, you know, there is more room for improvement. And as I say, and Neil Armstrong and soon FA, what much so far, Omadi.
So the Abana Bomber, so people see the FNI, or a Black Stars now, or a Black Stars performance. Only Yasemin, who they me Juma or Unilever, new product be a friendly key soup. On a Pepsodent, on a Clarissa, and a fright on them. Frighto obetuma yaze. Pepsi dem be yaze. Royco be yaze. Se kisu panyaza bottom line no problem. Na bottom line any profit. Inti product I was a profit do draw back company no. There was so much focus put on it. So perhaps why as you but once Kisop is not doing well, then the whole company is not doing well.
Yes, NTM Senchomuno Diabano say Black Stars 19 among for before CBA the Ghana Football Association by led by Keto Krokomonya She. Nemum say oh Tony Mana say we producing maybe a product bako and ya Sen Katia Bako saying Katia Bedio when Chenintinama Ufusa among for before say Effie and She Aboso.
Madam for years. Neil
Armstrong, yeah.
Yeah, but my very good friend. Now, let me go straight to the point. One, on the fighting spirit, any lack of passion by the players here. I've said it several times. A idea atwaso for a long time in recent years. Minka and Ketokrako administration. The commitment of the players, I've had issues with it. The call-up of some of the players have issues with it. So in terms of commitment, some of these players are some they don't even deserve the national jersey. You know my position on party. I don't see why they should give me a jersey again. It's not about this particular incident, no. Consistently over the period, he's had the opportunity to play the national team. He's been very poor. I'm not giving you 3/10. What is here? Yes, Kudus. My catch on the attitude about how he responds to fans. I'm more complain about his performance. Who dare you? I bet they play the performance. I will question it. Yours is my performance, no subsequently. Am I the same fans? That is what we've known in our national team. Not you responding on social media to a fan. Sebi, oh, so soon. Our trace cast or Bastille or Black Stars. And the fan have every right to complain. Said national team didn't go here. Now to Nell, I will make sure. To Nell issue. My brother, Neil Armstrong Motagbe, you understand this thing very well because of Baby Aoye Juma. It's not just about the Black Stars. When we have a situation where we have a dry league, last season, Atani, I gave it to them because clubs were cheap last year. Cheap because Omukoko a peanut $25,000. Sikaba Mumudia, you should have demanded for more. They went and took a cheap amount. Even a week, clubs will work a week or 2 weeks, and team prepared the team to go and play a league match. We are here, and that's why I say, if you want somebody to talk about brands and product, he is one of the best in that. We don't have a league sponsor. That's the main product of Ghana footballers. We don't have a league sponsor. A worrisome, a big deal. The national team, the government take charge of it and pays everything. But what product? No? So let's how about your product? How will we be able to be speaking about the clubs doing very well? The clubs, you rank football based on money. Everything football is money. They don't have the club themselves struggle to even get sponsorship in the first place. Kakra from the FA is also not coming. Television rights. I know Kakra for you, nothing. You can't be telling me, sir, we should be clapping because Blaster is not well. I don't have a problem with women football. Brilliant. No dispute about that. I don't cry more issues, but at least how far they've come. Now I have to buy the Black Queens improve Kakra. It will take time. But listen, the most important ones for now are the established products, league. What is happening to sponsorship? Virtually zero. What is happening to TV right? Virtually zero. And then no product that measure. Black Stars, they will not come there. Let's deal with the product. So see Black Stars there. And how about our main product? Because Black Stars they are buying there, you are holding track. By your main product. Near my bed driving product, no. So Sebi omo kasafa ball no. And yes, almost sorry can kasa. Omo can near ma ekoswa enye IMY and 2-1 more. I bet destroy a game forever. When was the last time on the Premier League, we sold a player over $1 million $2 million, $3 million. So Timiton Shili Aliasu at that time. That match today. When's the last time we go Kinako? Just Africa, baby. I caught about 3 years. The technical quality of your players are confirmed terribly. This one, again, put grammar, is the facts. Our players cannot even get Sebio starting lineup in Yanga, Simba. Me Kosro, we establish me ba no haya Tanzania. Do you know what that means? Say your players enter into Tanzanian league and bought Tanzanian clubs and your starting positions. That is a doom for our football.
Well, Apostle, Mammy, Mrs. Quick, we are now my banner from my bishop name, Mezan. So, Minio Banner be a find it. Okay. As some pay, I don't know. Now, last week, no number one man found to go. The last 2 weeks now by me coca Mrs. Naka so there be say because I'm the minimum da. Mrs. Ebiana may say Ebiano be one. Miss Ebiano be per se or Banama say again.
As a Mrs. Yana narrow window.
Oh no, Bonhomo pa minimum way back those times he drives so
99% fit, 1%
chance. Hey. Oh, I said, Jerry Nurse. Overborn number now, son, because I was a man for a bow. Hey, I will visit the other. Don't crowd out to me that. Don't crowd out to me that. I won't bow. Who's a penalty?
1%. Hold on, 7.
I am
me ma obi bia che mo obi bia kwaba yeah so Jarina Seba me number no is 0241
814 677 0241 814 677 Miss Ro number where Jarina's number on confre so person in the code date Miss No
I don't see the number but the number na that's so Edibacho Jarina Seba Center and yedo chrono yade ya said ye brother na kano awo ba amanfo be complaining too much enu ntini ye ba na ye ka tro se kan wakoma to yem last year and edru November December January na ede awosem pains ni rheumatism ni ade ebre wa Jarina Seba mixture ba be diwa kagiremu ba be boa ama enesa o hawo ni nyina efri ho akọ ama wo etimi ato ene adro bia se Jarina Seba mixture for adansia eba ewedre ho efa chese some passports no nyankopo enhia munyina se obi o hono mos na nyame na me yare but na metie sompa menu bi na na ehye me bre bi madam fo bi ene ode mo number emma ye brother Francis nyankopo enhia se nyame nam so ema ayaresa eba ema afoforo Jarina Seba mixture de eye adura ewre ni padua ni madabia me ka kiro se aduro ni adura ewre ni padua mu ahoto etimi eba ema ni bebre aye desperate esan se womo mensis no munya ahoasem bia enka ema womo ho nyankopon dom Dr. Jerry edi edre baaye ema yete yesu no esoate obi nya ne mensis a osemintimi nkwa adwuma obi se mintimi nye aduane mami kunu obi se madam for kra so be same minhia na ye nsem bebre excuses no una woni pains a wukom but boss de wonim se da bia wo excuse a wode be ma no eno ntimema ne bi nso de ma no ye calendar ena ni nyina atwam Jerry na sadaroma mebu mi nsa ya wa mete ebe baako enso meye ni nyina no ena Jarina Seba mixture eba be di akagiremu ama enya saa ne ama ni nyina akọ ama ye ho atoye oba obu nsa na meyi a kamakoma to yem kope Jarina Seba mixture woni be ma na tie wo hwe se awo ebeba ana be ma sebe obetimi aba won chen nansan ama watimi conceive a sɛ wo menses no emme yi am sɛ otum da oba nyankopɔn hyehyɛ mu no sɛ oba wo bu nsa nansom nanum nan nansa na ebe yie nko ade ahye no nso yie ma me sɛ obi wo hɔ no mo sɛ me bu mi nsa 3 days a me yare da bi 3 days obi wo hɔ no ma eba papa eti 3 days no me dafo ɛyɛ normal ebi anya me hyehyɛ mu no so de no na obi wo hɔ no ma ne de emma kete one day na ejai another day na asaba ketu ebi 3 days eno na ya na ka tro say yade ene wo ha wo ho endi se wonya jawinas heba mixture na se wono no mu a etimi eboa wiye ema apomuden no ema menses no de aka bia no etimi eba ye ma me mpanimfo nso so a moduru mu menopause ene ye papa nom kasa na do so me ho so me hu dwame ama ye num bi yesusu se mo kasa dodo ama ye num bi ye hu ni se mo complain dodo me se wo tie me na wo hwe me a me pa acha wo ma me edu sam pempenso na wo ba o preko ne ba wase ma me wano ay kakra kai na nuan se wo keka kwa 40 years no me pa acha enche ubeduru honom etiba modern na jawinas heba mixture bi ema no na ne ho adwa no ne kasa ne nyina no ebejai ema asumdwe aba malaria typhoid any jaundice wonko a wo yare aye mojabo woko hospital bi ade se etre mojaduru akese na ma en adure nso ba kompo huntimi nto ne ebetro mienu aye nsem bebre jawina seba mexha ewre ni padua no mu a ebo adwuma pa oba no bema no mesa wonyama huntimi no aduro ne bi wo ma akwada no fu a huntimi no aduro ne bi na emom oburu mfie dumienu a mese na nsan pa school fu ebeko school na ye ni age keke school for mothers ne ba ebeje aduro ne bi di ama wo manako sanse wo ko school be na ntontom ni ho school be bite se esi nso nkronso se hwan no ono so ha adwen papa
ese wo ko school kran tonton na beje wo chop boss ade ko
na asem kotoa eno se wo refi wo na wo wanje aduro bia ama oba no a kwaje jawina seba mixer na fa hye ne bagim na onfa nko ebeboa ne yepa obeba na no ho yefe aduro wo no ma wotimi didi na wotimi denti da bia no na woni padua no na eni da ho na wo na o kro no jawina seba mixer ho asem eno no medafo gie na mbaye na frɛ ye wo ha obi a wonam mu ana na mentimi anka no o frɛ doctor ono betimi abo adi nkyeremu yie edi amount number no 0241
814 677 0241 814 677
Nash Vico mixture edro we dey
when ma man kan ajish any ushi no we say awari jay mu na wo no wonyini lo no nhye ne ha 11
eno ntine Jerry Nash Vico mixture oba wo simini asenka Ghana ha ekita wo mpo ye Jeffrey nsem na wo ja to ho
pati ase
Oti ase yes Jeffrey nsem na wo ja to ho se obi mra mehwe me pa to wan hwe obi be je wo dofo afri nsem dede na manfo mpebiem ena complaints ne dawson etna me ha ni nyina na ye ja to sanse Jerry Nash Vico mixture abeboa ye pa amane yatenka na ni nyina na ewu kro no ni nyina emu abaye emu abanyam
oba de oso otimi jeje ho oba de oso otimi jeje ho
ma be ma no se koyie se nkoyie no ye bibi ma number 0241
also you to stash talalash also otimi jeje ho
eno ne Jerry Nash Vico
jeje ho ni nyina free
eno ne Jerry Nash
because ade no kama what to say eno ase na shake bomb story bo so mo mpota wo ga ba ko bi ade chi bia no obi e head because wo dundum ne dem fidie nyina oba so wa bonto te sound
enye Oba emano ye di
ate sara me say ne dia ba ko yo say
esu bia o buso
Vico no boduma tu sure
me sabu na
stick ba ifia ohoro ba wasia wine winsin e ba say fam say jaman no
papa experience the best teacher
what to say
no enti na wo pa ya dom Jerry Nash Vico mixture ebo adwuma adofo no ye no madupa na ensiesie dia no dos dodo ye no ndro Christmas na eba no holidays na eba no wo de me sit na wo me se kita wo mpo ye Jeffrey wo
sem o be to rig she
wo ja
wine ho open scout rig ya ngoto eda akwai bumu mienu osu ai jei obeska to re alo peda na de
Adia Charles Minku Nasa. Ah,
Wanya.
There is because this I don't want some nan here can a boy juma. Bear my mouth me ye the opposite way ye energy muham kali na eniema e koye. Yanka san sharing who say wow shana sa niema koye. Usisi ya ya now niema koye mfama wa bema. Yanka sa bebre ye domo. Siani eba yempesi ebe kansen bebre ni ye madapa. I do it Jarinas Vico mixer. Eye Vico mixer. Jarinas Vico mixer. Ebwa pa ema bibia ekoye edema. Edremi no be matimi nom. Oba timi no obi atimi no bi na emo munya mfie dumi no dia. But o ntimi enum bi. Ti number no eye 0241
0241
814
677
0241
814 677
my UGC kwan no aso new DVL ne ya bebie no ehɔ no ma na obehu Jerina Seba Center oba so ehɔ no ma de oho bia no nyankopɔ befa doctor so na ɔno aka ma bibia efefe
Eda CP mini aba nanti say number na ebe ne ana ba bia hote say omomra ho so a
but so friend number ya
ana so ka say bia nipa na obekasa ma no na
me wo no mo
a wo okay mate bibia ba fa na bishop wo question beside
1 or 2 be okay. Some cleanse
okay.
Good. So more the months 32 seconds are there. Me and I'm more the months last time I made time and 32 seconds. And I'm on immensely.
But
so in your way, me and your I don't know, Johnny.
And one vehicle in Jerry Nas now.
It's in a here number.
0241 814677.
That's part of Mr. Maybe do a cheap man, the Cofrana, my Regina Bogus.
What's your number? We are about what's happening. Why?
We are Miana Major for me. Oh, Miss Emia.
Oh, say your bonnet, Jerina's dear.
Or by him, I may feel never the crab and meet them. They say, where number say?
Okay. Well, Mrs. Yadas E. Miss Yadas P. Many about 33. Well, Bishop, I remember when I famous
No, I don't think we should all be worried much about Black Stars. Young Kobobi, a year fine, and ye no be a corny baby. Black Stars, they meet you or who there. And yet, they are not still a man for person who judge, say, and yet, but young Jenny say, young Kojiska. Ombeko and yes, Anauka. Okay, I must start to list. Black Stars air AFCON. Don't find the Pankobi. Now you call Libya. Yeah, the supporters call you. Chartered flight and now supporters ni football people womb. Your mom in Escasa Couture Hotel Cardio Modem. Omo ya Ghana for. Until me, I have no problem with that. But is it prudent? And now Omo ko Angola, almost send the park. Ghana sikana. Akan. Ebia na yedi omo bitua omo hotel. Enya Angola for na bitua o. Ya na ebitua. Sani pa kwa yedi omo kwesu. Debi yedi omo kubia o say omo pedem. Because ye yi omo free omo fie. Edi won akọ baby a omo free ho. Ye be send to our hotel. I have no problem with taking people out because it's the convention. But Francis sabre we mu no. Wasa. On qualify. Ye be toaba. And the Ministry of Youth and Sports and government of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, you see this as right? Huh? I'm more list no minim. Number 1, me boni din Miriam to aso Oluboy Komodo. Oko Angola. Oko heading. Some dream say I die and die. And it means airport because when you see say Kim, you are doing nothing wrong. But whoever is the authorizer, the authorizer say Yemfe nipa nko Angola, no more support this Black Stars. I will see a bizarre questions. Say AFCON bi no mo de omoko. Mesan ka di nipa we be kwa Angola. Seska we yenten to Yemfa nipa nko Nigeria. and go support to Galaxies for the charm qualifier. Because omono a chance. Now we move your massa. I think I'm landing a piano banner trolley cry. I say, fancy. Why are we doing that? Minister, I don't know how mass animal winning our cause. And now Obi qualifier now. Fancy no, but you see, you can't they be about GF and they try GF dim. Or ma could you to me baby no more dear said. The authorizing person is the president of Ghana through his Minister of Youth and Sports. He's the authority in this. Say wow Butumska, would you prudently say MPS can yes idea way? Ghana for their ministry no any are buying A&E. Say a bit me a qualifier or chancer. No problem. I am paying for Mudi any more crown corner. Time and a bit my qualifier or more see. And then mum ye the nipeko. Coca, Sompa Sports. But yen cansamsa. Monyadi. Ya pampa Black Stars no. 1 3 a bedroom point will be the Bayer Monday laundry. Of course. Okay. So on the Black Stars to choir, send the AC searchable on a different. So you are allowed to take not more than $8,000 on a flight. They say me will be Angola. Na yekwe umnyani pattern no more be $8,000. I say
yes.
Monjo udra uba be jama. No akwaji ni sika. Omokoba omubi dru ha na wada omase. Wa transfers cut to Angola or they akoton in yoma without paying anything. But you guys should be ready for this. Say me person me turn your mouth Luanda. Now me $100,000 by me transfer and bank transfer. You beji me
charges no sure.
Now me mo biya nipa 10 jack. Ode obiya ni 8,000. Oba na mo biya $500. Me ko I've done the transfer without mamboka. You're careful. You're careful. I say, you're fun, you're more simple. We are not in good times. Say, me mo edeni na ye call Angola ko qualifier. These are good times. But me ye wo mu enye mre papa. Ye be kona bibi ko peja say Kim. Na ko kade. Na onim ni esre pa. 2019 and the Honorable Isaac Asiama. Ghana airball Ismailia against Tunisia. Round of 16. 1-1. And a ball penalty. Kalebe Kuman ne ball ni dia to train. Ball no mo bona na 1-1 no fancy na Ghana for no be chartered flight. Edo ma be through Cairo. Omudo ma ba Cairo. Ombedru na Tunisia for national winning penalty. Now say a pe hotel more Cairo order. Ituaka. Ntina me ka say wo de akomia me kama sama house.
Jam.
E yebo si kan card be sa.
Omo mo bedru sa trip. I think say me akasa be cheba sa kutuka wala. Omo bedru la sa over na to isha go ball to.
Wo yenko ahoma so na yenin kuma em say na wasanke din kuma no dadada but na em say dwumade bi ko so no nti yenko na yene the communications director the Ghana Football Association Ura Henry Asante Chum Mr. Hart enin kuma Henry, good morning. Yara CP for time.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning.
Well, you did come back sana mo ye dwumade bi minim say dwumade a say bi abon the road ya ene yen check akre.
Oh, yeah. Normally before you be bomb match piano. Yeah, players no. Inside say omo be kakra na ya koye donation at the amount of funding. Most of you know, yeah, fun to them. Yeah, I'm paying training, you know. And no me as a tracer on the person or more baby. Accra and Sana, yeah, 2 years to the free. You know, pay training now. You go to special school. I go yes, I do know. Since you have no cash, it's a pass more. Yeah, go back to the hotel. Now I go prepare now. Yeah, you quite go on board.
Okay, from Enra Monday Nenra, Tuesday, him say training sessions are so. On our boys and on our team, no minimum so far shall move the work camp any training. He said, yeah, players or mobile responded to a training, no, and also saying our camp found. Of course, saying.
I think it's been good. First day, just a few players, and normally almost over the weekend, you know. On the draw, training intensity, ever form because normally I'm a bit relaxed because almost a bobo, normal not playing more balance. But I'm in 22, I'm not training on intensity also. And on basis so a lot of tactical and technical work in the training with the players available, which is 22. Like I say, it's been very, very positive. You can tell that they are showing hunger and desire at the training grounds just to impress the coaches to be able to make the squad. And in the training, has been very, very positive. And you draw by the time I do, it will not be possible for us to train. It's not a very much day -1 training, nothing. If you other, yes, yeah, kind of.
Well, yeah, back game so far. Say more rule Black Stars qualification, out. Minimum. Ufu says still chance now no, and also I in 2 games. And say concentrate on a games now. I assured say be I stand a chance you be in 6 points. Maybe I hope say Sudan so bet me a drop points all those games now. Boy, chance wo.
I think we just have to focus on ourselves. Obia obe really out dia epise obeka because from the 4 games and the points we have amassed, we do not have any advantage whatsoever over our opponents. Already, one of the slots covered that because Angola have qualified. Into the remaining slot, is between the 3 countries. Even Niger for class still almost feels possible mathematically if they are able to win their 2 remaining matches. And the best we can do is to focus on ourselves. Go into the 2 games without thinking about the outcome of matches now. Sudan, Bebono. One other thing is that almost match against Niger, Bebono, and Friday. So at least we will have an idea of a situation before Ansana ever go into our games. But there is a lot at stake in terms of pride, in terms of points, in terms of player confidence, in terms of building for the future. Because after this window, there is no other window until March next year. World Cup qualifiers, at the time, resume. We know it is not in our hands completely. We know that our chances of qualification, it is dependent on Sudan for any Niger match, to a very large extent. But the best we can do is to win the 2 remaining matches, and then we will see what happens once we are done. Only matches now with me there are a lot of positives we can also pick from the matches. And the focus we just have to go into the games with that mentality. So we can't afford to slip up. We can't afford to drop any points. We just have to win. Then we will see what happens at the end of the qualifier. Qualifier, hallelujah. If it doesn't happen that way, we will move on and focus on the next round of games in the World Cup qualifiers.
Already, all canning in an assembly, what can I the power, but your mind on Bejana pitch and so about bonus. Some message a drum because asa wo kwa kobon so machine mi no kra na ebia Sudan and lose one as one drop a point na mean to mean qualifier sad na ya stake no some message that word focus no and what do boys no
immediately when the team assembled first meeting I knew you know and no one am going to tofa media maui and no chief
Sompa.
The players are very much aware of the America Chewy and Ghana for so if we had the chance to qualify by winning our matches, we wouldn't find ourselves in this situation. But that is football. There is no straight curve or straight line in football. At some point you will be up, at some point you will be down. There are games you will draw, there are games you will lose, there are games you will win. And you know, they are very much aware of the situation we find ourselves. And they know that at this point, all we can do is to focus on our games and forget about what happens in the other matches. Now, here we are. Say, Koba said, "Ekoyi maya, better than Kopase." So, we just move on and focus on the World Cup qualifiers.
Minimum time bena Mumudi party free Ghana.
Plan is around 2.
Okay.
Yes. But sometimes there are delays here and there, but on paper the session is by 2 o'clock now.
Okay. Hello. Well, Henry, what you mean? You better CP for time.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Well, I know Mr. Hart, Henry Asante Chum, Communications Director of my Black Stars, and as a Ghana Football Association, what they say, you know, and so every intimaza. I think
say Namia Dumo Chinayaba, Yabeka about the transfer of Kumasa Sante Koroko. I think say Hunko Modi Debi and Nama Bontin say Moro Ibrahim, but I think say Simba for no crown purpose of Moro Ibrahim. Yes, Imo Ibrahim and Emmanuel Kayek and about the same club. I was Singinda Black Stars. I was Tanzania. Na the last few games no Abubu bia. But as it stands, no Simba for Lusu on left back. And the Omokrampone Imoro Adim Komodre Chikra, they will have to pick Imoro on loan from Singinda for no. Obo season the Akani na no my omo making it permanent. So that discussion is still going on. And for Kwame Poku dear no, I feel like Kwame Poku has started rehabilitation or then an eye ball our opinion intensity in him. And kakranka. But onyanye full intensive training to say the Isaac Menta. So if there's one player assistance, meet me no akasa says he be transfer window no in December 23rd on a corner. Kurum draw the pen basic paper so.
Mate,
for now, Isaac Menta.
Mate, medase pa. Wo. In Bustaba Meshano a police ni edro bomodian so be pebi. And so ato na wanom emma enom emema sonom onoma e buana siesio e immune so immune system no e support na man fight e de tia nyade wa hodo. Afre me kanfo e de amount say Imbus pharmacy o man e dia babomodian say obewuram enso e wa ye pharmacy offense so ekwan so e wo kodie enu no dio pa bi a okwa obenya bi atu ababeto abrofo dia wo ho ana bebeduro ne bi so e wo ho eye 0246 208496 Jans toothpaste, Jans toothbrush, your Jans total care, Jans whitening, and a Jans herbal, and no, and I'll use their brush with teeth, brushes, and so can I be my minty, fresh breath, oka send power, num aram, and into confidence level, I was throw sukuni, muamoton, yoma, I will drum obia, Jans toothpaste, and a Jans toothbrush, and then I will Gania market, and so JB, na household, Munko using na, and mama, and mama, no by Sedabea Owali and your man so be fine and so at Jamal Institute of Expert Travel and Tour say one more J a visa man Canada a Muama Samuko Canada Koya Juma a LMIA program
program no and afe Canada no mo de mo ko post graduate courses ni nyina no mo ye bi permanent resident programs and abesa okoya and nso no obetimi akona afe and as we ne ye kan say a temporary resident visa wo mo abejama Schengen visas nso obeso ko European countries nso mo mo obeso mo tu kwan Japan aben Institute of Expert Travel and Tour Yajumo Sofalai obedru barak so on the second gate no and some D and share 0539858766 number no and so enjimo so Qualifier dental clinic as a brand mo wa problem wonum sebia kaka ha na sebia oseno so abu so ye filling obeso ye cleaning and polishing scan and x-ray and abeso ya nyina no bomodi anso beko ama Qualifier so awe na fe wo so aboa wo kama omo patase ketri ama jemando den ho and on sanso ebetimi aka wonom 0538250078 now Qualifier and so enjoy young fancy qualis no monfanche and na ebreno etia kakra so the bia fam nyame armechene ba mo time mo sabe kan dedi kan happy birthday going out to Nana Abena Afresika Nana Abena Afresika and then your birthday from Ura Ima Juma and so DSTV Ghana say ya wish Mrs. What up so Mrs. Nana Abena Afresika Ura na say ya wish birthday or do nyame ton super engu birthday no so. Happy birthday going out to Mrs. Abena Boateng Datson from one casa oba Fia Datson and I say yeah show happy birthday. Nana Akwasi Ajman Jr. and I would from Shadrach and I will say or show I would pintine I would yeah show happy birthday and after the chato happy birthday going out to Dixon Chinedu Iwe Sompa MCR Dixon Chinedu Iwe and the air out the young show a year I would pay yes sorry news and it was so.